Hey, everybody. Everybody. Hey, everybody that's here. Hey, I thank everybody for being here. Hold on, I'm looking for something real quick. Everybody that's here. I thank everybody for here. KYD Audio. Everybody is here. I thank y'all for being here. Let's go ahead and do this thing. You just entered live, raw, and uncut with your host, Actor Dana J. I thank everybody for being here. Lady Tech, I see you. I see you. Where's my device? Oh shit. I see you. Yes. The topic tonight gonna be live. We want to get some Team True folks because I know they come in to support. They gotta support their own. Let's go. We live, baby. Sky Zone in a building. There's only 58 in the chat. Come on. And we got to get them joints up. We got to get them up. Rose K, hey. I just had the most weirdest thing happen to me. A child, how are you? How are you, a child? Glad to see you here. Peggy Mitchell, don't worry about me. Just know I want everybody here. But yes, to answer your question, everybody's unblocked. Nobody's blocked. Hey, because we're going to have an open discussion tonight. I'm going to tell y'all now. Nobody disrespecting nobody. No disrespecting R. Kelly over here. No disrespecting my guest, which is Larry over here. No disrespecting each other. And trust me, if you start disrespecting, you will be blocked out. No disrespecting for nobody. You respect everybody's opinion. Everybody is not going to feel the same way you feel. Everybody is not going to agree the same way you agree with. So, hey, The Firm and Dana J proudly presents the interview of the year with the man who took responsibility of getting our guy, Robert Sylvester Kelly, booked. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and get everything out the way. You know, we got our introductions out the way. So without further ado, let's go ahead and do what we do and get this show on the road. No more stalling. If the folks are here, they're going to be here. If not, then not. But check out this cool introduction that's coming. Let's go.
Get rid of some people. Because all they're going to remind you about is your past life.
Your system has been hacked.
I got that. Be more in me, yeah, that's my problem. Well, I rap my city. Yeah, bitch, I got her. Nah. Fuck what you heard. Niggas be wildin'. You got me fucked up. I'm from the bottom. Oh, yes, love. Walk like I'm pimpin'. Talk like I'm mackin'. The projects love me. Your boy was happening. Nah. I'm finna kill it. I'm finna kill it. I'm on 100. I done hit the ceiling. I'm thinking.
All right. We are live. We are direct. Straight to the point. I asked everybody to email me questions. I had some folks send me a boatload. They sent me a boatload. So with that being said, I'm not going to have nobody over here waiting too much longer. Let me go ahead and do this real quick. Levi in the building. Come on through. I just had the most weirdest thing happen to me. Waiting on my guest to come through. And We got some questions. See what's going on. Levi here and the kid. Hey, I want to say shout out to the firm. Shout out to the mods that's here. You know, if y'all know Shannon, Tyon, Charlotte, Georgia girl, Levi, Marcia, you know, Atmos Love Zone came over, Cardi K. There's a lot of people that I haven't seen before. Sunshine, we in this thing. You already know. Girl Melanie, okay. Cardi, Atmos, okay. Team Truth Warrior here, okay. Come on, boy. I felt funny. Yo, my wisdom tooth broke off. So, just to give the people a little update until we get here, it's not a debate. It's an open discussion. Mama Mary, hey, it's questions that people will ask me but wouldn't ask him. So, there's only one way I know how to do it. Hey, Lisa. Hey, Rose K. I'm Mcgee. There's only one way I know how to do it. Bring him on over. And when he come over, you know, treat him like family. Oh, the hell is here. I hear that the hell. But I believe in Jesus, so I ain't going there. Mama Mary in the building, the mother of the firm. God damn, what he got a production going on? SpongeBob Steve, hey. Keep. I should have known you wasn't too far. Make it make sense. That's what I need you to make it make sense. Dana, can we call in with questions? Towards the end. And towards the end. But see, if y'all would have did what I asked y'all to do, you wouldn't have had to call in. Because your questions will be posted. Do the 5. Think about it before you call yourself coming in the chat being disrespectful. That's right. Nobody being disrespectful on nobody. There you go.
Yo. What's going on?
This nigga got a Ric Flair belt and thinking he the champ.
Hey man, what's going on with it? What's going on?
What's going on? I got everybody, you know. Everybody's here. Your side, my side.
Okay. Hey,
And now question. But I'm gonna ask you, and before we even go there, because some people asking, can they call in? I told them towards the end, but it depends on you.
No, this between me and you.
Okay.
This me and you. There's nobody been around longer.
Woo!
More about this shit. I don't want to talk to nobody. If they want to talk to me, they need to set up their own interview, and I don't give them out. You the only one get an interview from me. One-on-one, that's it. I don't want to talk to nobody else.
This
is what the hell they talking about.
This is interesting. So
yeah.
Just giving a little breakdown. This man started out hating each other.
Right.
And we still don't see eye to eye to the R. Kelly situation.
Right.
He believed what he believed. I believe what I believe. And Diva, I thank you because, you know, Dusty Rhodes always the champ. So thank you, because I'm just a common man, Diva. I'm just a common man. But what's going to happen is tonight is this right here. Y'all going to get an in-depth look about or how this man feel the way he feel, why he feel the way he feel. And you're going to get an in-depth look on why he did a lot of the stuff that he did.
Right.
As well as the questions that's going to come. I'm going to ask the questions. This man said he's not ducking no question. So if you didn't submit your questions, don't submit them up here. Because I gave everybody a 2-day cutoff. It is what it is, you know.
Right.
On top of y'all having questions, I got questions.
Okay.
And I got pictures.
Hey.
Because I want to know why.
Come on with it, boss. Ain't nothing. I'm here.
So what I did to cover all bases, his Cash App is up here. If you choose to support him, his Cash App is there. It's $ capital L lowercase MCGEE 7600. The topic tonight: open discussion, no holds barred. As well, you see my Cash App there too. And y'all know how I roll. I'm not demanding anything. If you decide to support, it's trust me, it's very much appreciated. If not, then hey, I thank you for being here because I don't live off YouTube. Even though some people think I do and they want to steal my name and my page, but it's only one me. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna let Larry I'm gonna let him give y'all an in-depth preview of who he is, and then I'm gonna jump into the first question.
I'm a blogger. I believe in objective commentary. I believe in the facts. I'm always in search of it. I'm not perfect. I'm not always right. But one thing about it is, if I'm wrong, I come out and say I'm wrong. If I made a mistake, I come out and say I made a mistake. I think that over the past 2 years, I've learned what Dana is capable of and what he's not capable of. And the things that he's not capable of doing is the things that I've learned to respect about him. Because I ran into some people along the way that they're willing to do anything, and they don't even physically know this man. They never work for him. They don't know him. I don't know. Let's just get into it, goddammit. I don't want to do all this talking. What's the goddamn questions? What's up?
All right, fuck it. First question. Do you think Azriel and her parents is innocent in all this? If so, and if yes, the question will be why.
Okay. Listen, let me break this down to you. How in the hell would they be guilty of anything? And I want you, everybody that's in the chat, I want you to go and look at something on YouTube when you get off here. I want you to go and look at something that I found today. A lot of people have been sending it to me, but today I watched it because I knew I was going to get this question. My life as an MC Hammer dancer. It's a story of a girl underage and the necessary steps that MC Hammer did to ensure that these girls that was on tour with him that were underage, they were not talking to anybody. He called their parents every night. He had a relationship with them. He flew their parents out. He followed necessary protocol. So my answer to that question is, how in the hell could some parents be guilty of something that someone allegedly did to their child? How? That's my answer.
I'm a hold all of my differences till the end.
Okay.
And we go back and forth.
Right.
All right. So your question is, how are the parents guilty of anything?
How are they guilty of anything?
Okay.
I'm gonna go deep. You want me to go in depth with that? You want me to really, really, really explain it?
Sure, because I'm gonna come back with something.
Okay. Azriel was communicating with R. Kelly, and the parents didn't know it. He was calling and texting her phone. That's why when you see the New York indictments, the discovery, you see them subpoena her phone. You see her subpoena her Snapchat. You see them subpoena her Uber records. You see them subpoena everything that got anything. That's why she was listening while she was with R. Kelly, because they had enough evidence from her phone. They had enough to get a grand jury indictment based on her phone, her Snapchat, phone records. things that other people seen with them being there. That's why she was in the indictment, but she was still in the house. Okay, so far as we were just talking, I was gonna go into Joycelyn. I was gonna go through another victim to show you that Joycelyn was in school. She caught a flight out there to go and see him. Her parents didn't know it. She caught a flight to go and see him in Oklahoma City. Her parents didn't know it. She told him that she was going to look at other schools. She had decided she was going to look at schools out of state or whatever the fuck she was going. The only person that knew was the producer, you know. And then we're talking about people who actually went to go and meet with the government, to sit down with the government. I don't think that people will put themselves in a line of fire to go sit down with federal agents and lie. That can get you prison time.
I was going to wait to the end. Let's do this.
Okay.
Let's have open conversation. And the open conversation.
I knew it. Couldn't make it 5 minutes, could you? Couldn't make it.
And no. You know what? Nope.
You ain't make it 5 minutes.
Let's wait. The second question. Why do you think R. Kelly is guilty when you don't know him?
Damn, that is a tough question. Mainly.
And wait. And before you do that,
okay,
let's let everybody know that this is your truth. These are your answers. There's no pressure in it. Speak it how you want.
Right. No. But I want to explain every question so like people can understand. Like, okay, so with me answering that question, I have to give people a history. When I started out about this, I did not know nothing. I was just a big of an R. Kelly fan as everyone that's in the chat right now. Everyone that's in the chat. I was just as big, a huge R. Kelly fan. People even went in my Instagram, my personal Instagram, and found posts of me calling R. Kelly the king of R&B. He is the best, better than everybody else. And his videos of me playing his music late at night after I been got drunk back before this. But when I looked into this and I contacted Angelo and I looked into this, like I looked into it. I'm not talking about something Angelo told me. When I went and I looked into all of this, I just did my research and I couldn't find certain things that would allow me to be like, okay, yeah, he is guilty. Like a lot of people perception is they think he's guilty because they seen Surviving R. Kelly. But I went and looked at everything that ever exists. I went back and found all the MTV articles when he had the first trial. I went and pulled the transcripts from the fucking first trial. I went and looked at Dip the Soap. I went tried to find the fucking soap. I just looked at everything. And then I really paid attention to a lot of these women. And I started understanding that, okay, Tiffany Hawkins, Patrice Jones, Tracy Sampson, them people don't know Geronda, Juice, and freaking Dominique them. And then the people that came after them, I mean, you got V and you have Precious Way and all of them. A lot of them people, they met as, I mean, it's just, I don't know, it's just too stressed out. It's like too many people got the same stories that don't know each other. You see what I'm saying? And then there is no monetary gain. Like none of these people are rich. None of these people are sitting somewhere balling to where it was liquidity enough to take $150 million away from R. Kelly. It's just not. Even with $26 million in taxes, you know, it's just not. It's not the liquidity. It's not there, you know. So I started to look into other places of what was really happening to R. Kelly, and I'm actually writing a book about it of what really happened to him. Where really is his money? What really happened to him? I'm going to tell a story like it's probably going to be bigger than fucking Surviving R. Kelly. Because when people understand where his money actually really went and the people that's actually fucking slaughtering him, it has nothing to do with a girl. These people didn't go to the FBI. The FBI went to them. These people went down there beating on the doors at the state. The county commissioner, whatever her job is, she solicited people to come forward who've had different things, NDAs, different things that they have been in a situation with him. A person cannot determine what charges they're going to go downtown and put on another person. All they can do is go and tell prosecutors, hey, this happened to me and this is the proof that I have. Then that gets taken to a grand jury to see if there are any charges that can be placed. And that's it. That's it, bro. That's it. So if somebody want to know why I think he's guilty, it's because of my own like books and information. It's not based on what somebody told me. You know what I mean? I'm looking into these things, and then I'm looking at the people that's trying to paint a narrative, really a one-sided story.
Okay. Next question. Avenatti stated that 90% of this R. Kelly situation is bullshit, and 10% is not. Do you agree? Yes or no?
No, I don't. And Avenatti dealt with the state case. I want to get that cleared up on here. Listen, Avenatti has nothing to do with this federal indictments. He dealt with the state case with one tape. You know, actually, Angelo was told, hey, they didn't tell him about his case, but they did tell him that he might want to seek other counsel. You know what I mean? So they already knew like that Avenatti was coming up on charges. You know, they already knew that. They knew who his lawyer was and he was coming up on charges. And you have to understand that Avenatti was representing parents and victims, but he only had one tape. He only had one. And he was supposed to give him two, but he didn't ever get it. It's only one.
Okay.
And those Fed tapes are all other tapes that did not come from him.
Number 4. Have you and Don Russell communicated at all about this case?
Never. Not one time. I've never talked to him. I did. I called him, you know what? When Angelo was here, when I first, like very first 2 weeks, and he was telling me about the bomb threat thing, I called Don Russell and played a game on his phone. Like, yeah, I need to talk to you about that fucking bomb threat. He hung up the phone and blocked my number. But I've never communicated with him. I would love to, but I don't know. I mean, he go on everybody else's platform, but never managed to make it over here to mine, you know? So I don't know, but I've never communicated with him.
Okay. Did you know Azriel was working with the feds?
Did I know Azriel was working with the feds? She
Yep.
wasn't working with the feds. She wasn't working with the feds. She wasn't working with the feds. Azriel was with R. Kelly and at home for almost 4 months. You know what I mean? And having R. Kelly back and talking to him on the phone every day. You know what I mean? Had not watched documentaries, did not review paperwork, did not want to hear what any fucking body had to say. You know what I mean? Anybody. Yeah.
Last question. Did you or Angelo Clary at any point coerce Azriel into turning against Robert?
Never.
You know what? Let me ask that question.
No. We can go there. That's why I'm here.
No, right. Let me ask that question this way.
Okay.
Because I hear it being thrown around and I don't know the truth. So shit, I want to learn.
All right. No. Put it out there.
Oh, you already know I am. You know, I don't hold no punches. The question is, for that question, did you or Angelo coerce Azriel to turn against Robert? But what they really want to know is, did you flip Azriel to get a lighter sentence for your situation?
No, it's not possible. How? I don't have the information. She has it. I don't have the information. She has it. You know, and if you look at my indictment, I know, look, people take my indictment and they want to make it a Bible. That's him. We want to make it a Bible about him, but I've never been to prison. The feds operate off sentencing guidelines. The people, if you read my indictment, I'm only in one sentence. It's 2 other people ahead of me. I'm the bottom man out, and I've never been to prison. Like, I'm not facing but fucking 6 months. Anyway, regardless, you know what I mean? And I'm doing a pretty good job on pretrial services. So I don't know. It's nothing that I could tell them that they don't listen. The feds already have done their investigation before they even was in communication with Azriel. I'm guessing the only thing they needed her to do was to corroborate shit. That's it. She's not giving them new information. She's corroborating shit. Well, and outside of maybe the storage and outside of maybe the gay dudes. Other than that, they're corroborating. Corroboration. That's it.
Well,
Nothing that I could give them that they don't already know. It's nothing that I could give them. You know, it doesn't benefit me at all. Either way, if I had, you know what? That does seem like a great idea. I tell you that. I'm glad. I hate I didn't think of that, but no.
Well, let's go here. And then you said, how are the parents guilty of anything, right?
How?
And you already know I'm gonna go there.
Go ahead.
Here's the first thing.
Okay.
No parent is going to sign their child. No, I'm sorry. No parent is going to emancipate their child.
Emancipate? What do you mean? Emancipate?
When you sign a child over, when you transfer guardianship, but it's called emancipation.
That's not okay. Okay.
Listen.
Let you finish.
Listen, but I sat back peacefully. When you emancipate a child, whether it's transferring guardianship for a short term or for a long term, but they couldn't do long term, and because she was about to turn 18 in 3 months. So that means that she was 17 and 9 months old when she was emancipated over to the person that she was emancipated over to. However, the problem that I find with that is and the problem that I find and with that is everybody say
get up, but I still hear you. I'm still
right. But I already know. The problem that I find and with that is that everybody say Robert is a pedophile, Robert is this, Robert is that. But if I'm a parent, I don't care what type of situation my child was in or put me in. I'm not going to emancipate my child over to nobody that allegedly has a record like that, which he never had a record, but you know, the allegation was still there. At the end of the day, if Robert is guilty, the parents should be guilty with accessory as well. And the reason why I say accessory is because in order for her to go with Robert, she had to be signed over. And it's not like Robert paid for them or nothing like that. No, but I'm not going to go there and I'm not going to say that. But to emancipate a child, you're transferring guardianship. Now, for the people that say, oh, well, she was just 17 and this and this and this and this. Well, I'm going to kill all that right here. And I just went through this about 3 months ago with my little cousin. When you transfer jurisdictions, the superseding jurisdiction is the jurisdiction that you go to. So if Florida guidelines are 18, right? And she go to Chicago and Chicago guidelines is 17. If she was there 30 days, with no mail coming, she's a resident of Chicago. If she was there 24 hours and got mail, that makes her a resident of Chicago. However, what people look at it is they say, but they get morally mixed up with constitutionally. And can everybody be saying, oh no, he's this, he's that? We cannot label somebody something if they have never been convicted as that. That's like me saying, all right, Larry, you're a scammer. You have never been convicted as a scammer. You've been alleged as a scammer, but you've never been convicted. So if that's the case, how can we label R. Kelly a pedophile? Are you see where I'm going with this?
I see where you're going. Let me explain something to you. when he transported that girl across state lines, that made it a federal charge.
Transport?
Listen, flew, fucking the Jetsons, fucking however the fuck he got transport,
Transport, motherfucker.
whatever the fuck he did, that made it federal. My thing is this, Dana.
Good points.
My thing is this. I know it's harsh when we call him a pedophile, but Jim said he talked to 48 victims in his book. Wait a minute. Let me finish.
I'm gonna stop you right there. You cannot.
Let me finish. Wait.
The reason why I'm saying don't bring him up yet.
Let me finish. Jim said he talked to 48 victims in his book. Okay. When I talked to Jim, I talked to him about the additional 30 victims I talked to that nobody on social media knows about. And 10 of those victims are white, right? So a lot of the clarification that I have towards certain shit that I'm saying, it comes from receipts that I put up on videos before that come from, people that witnessed certain things for themselves that if somebody black was there, he wouldn't let them witness. But since these people are not from the country, you know what I mean? And they have valid proof of that. That's why, I call him, hearsay. No, it's not hearsay. Like, I have the fucking text. You want to know if Diana was complicit? I have the text. You want to know if he flew across state lines with the intent to do certain things? I have the fucking text. I have the videos. I have every number, the assistants. I have all of that. Know what certain women role was for coming in town. Like, it's no doubt about it. Some of the women that was older that came in town, they came in town for a specific shit, And I've made videos about that. That's just my personal thing. He's not convicted of anything. As of right now, R. Kelly is innocent. He has not been proven guilty of anything. Now, what I think, what my opinion, what my commentary is something completely different.
So let me ask you this question.
Completely different.
So let me ask you the question because I'm going to negate all the other stuff that I wrote down.
Okay.
But I'm going to ask you this question.
All right.
You are facing a federal situation, right?
Right.
Okay. So you coming home to fight from the outside, do you think that was a good thing for them to allow you to do that?
What do you mean? Explain that again. Say that again.
Okay. You're fighting a federal situation as well, right?
Right.
And you being allowed to come home on pretrial and all that, the fight.
Right.
Do you think that that's a good thing that they let you come home and fight them from behind? I mean, with you not being in behind the walls.
In my case, I call them. I flew to them.
Right.
Wait a minute. Let me explain it.
Right.
In my case, I didn't know that I was indicted. When I found out about it, I got on the phone. I called them. I flew to where the fuck they was. And I dealt with it up there. And I was allowed to come home because I'm not the meat that's on the bones. You see what I'm saying? I'm not the meat that was on the bones. So listen.
So question. With all this going on, because you have said on 2 different occasions that R. Kelly is innocent, right? Okay.
Innocent. I said R. Kelly was innocent.
Yeah, because you said right now he's innocent. Yeah. You said he's innocent.
Not convicted of anything.
Right. So that means he's innocent, right?
He's not convicted. Okay. Exactly.
So do you think it's fair? And let's play devil's advocate here. Do you think it's fair that R. Kelly should be able to come from behind the warehouse, but he's being held captive at since he's innocent? Let him go to a spot where it's that just him by himself so that he can prepare for trial. How do you feel about that?
How do I feel about that? I feel that if they did what you said to do, then okay. But they didn't do that. They asked him to come home to a fucking girl that we all know the fucking story and her parents. You know?
Okay, now watch this.
Okay.
I'm glad you said that. Because
Right.
with you saying that, we both agree that this is just bullshit and that his due process is being violated daily. And we both agree with that.
We don't agree on that. We don't agree on that. We don't agree on that. He can't actually come home on. Listen, he's charged with sexual assault. He's charged with sexual assault of minors. He's charged with kidnapping. He's charged with coercion. He's charged with obstruction. He's charged in a RICO. He's charged with state charges of aggravated sexual assault, 11 different charges on top of the first 10. He has charges in Minnesota. He has recently, they said, now this is alleged, that they have a storage and they have audio, video, everything that they have, right? He has an insurmountable amount of charges.
Right.
For his attorneys to ask them to come home, to live with a girl that parents have been on every network, you know what I mean, and can't get wellness checks or how she treating her. I don't think that he should be able to come home. I don't think that he should be able to get a bond. I think that I always said from the beginning, things would have been so much better for him if he would have sent Asriel and Joycelyn home.
Now wait.
I think that he would. I think things would have been so much better for him.
Now wait. Now you're contradicting yourself.
Go ahead.
Are you contradicting yourself now, Larry?
I'm not. He's innocent until proven guilty, but he's alleged. He's accused of malicious crimes that people don't get a bond. They don't. They don't get a bond.
I agree with he's being accused, but listen. Once again, let's go down that road. What if you would? Matter of fact, what if you was accused, with which technically you were accused until you went and met with them folks and told them like, fuck it, look, this is what happened, and because they tried to throw you under the bus. So
no, that's not. Let me explain that. This is what I'm gonna tell you, and I hope that everybody in the chat, even the people that hate me, this is what I'm gonna tell you. When they charge you, they already know everything.
Right.
There's no guessing. When they charge you, when they charge you with the initial charges, they know everything. It's nothing the fuck that they don't know. It's no, okay, we're gonna charge. It ain't like the state. Well, we're gonna charge them and then we're gonna go out and do the investigation. They already did all of that, or they're not gonna contact you. Do you know it's people being federally investigated right now, and they have been federally investigated for the last 10 years?
Yeah.
You know, so when they went and charged him, you see the subpoenas. It's in the discovery, and this is not me. It's not hearsay. They had already subpoenaed hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of things.
But that's not what I asked you.
Well,
you took it a whole nother way. What I'm asking you is, just because, matter of fact, I'm gonna bring it this way. Just because you're accused, don't mean that you did any of that. You're just accused of that. So therefore, why keep a man locked up that's accused when there's no fact that he did it? There's only allegation and hearsay.
Two things. I think that it doesn't have anything to do with bloggers, parents, kids, any of that. Doesn't have anything to do with anything. There's two things that got him in jail. Number one, he has the worst lawyers in American history.
I disagree.
He has the worst law team in American history.
I disagree. And
he has the worst lawyers in American history facing that many charges. For a celebrity, he has the absolute worst law team in American history. The absolute worst.
Okay.
He has an entertainment lawyer. He has a lawyer that can only practice law in Michigan. And he has a lawyer that's never tried a federal case.
Larry?
Yeah.
I disagree.
They have one emotion. They have not gotten one charge dropped in no district in a year. Okay. So you know what? This is your interview. You interviewing me, and I can't ask
No,
because I'm gonna have you come to my channel. I want to interview.
Hey, you know we're gonna have some fun.
You know,
go ahead. What you saying? I don't want to cut you off.
The man has terrible lawyers, Very terrible lawyers, a terrible law team. They can't get nothing dropped. They can't get them a bond. Everybody is out. Everybody is out of jail. This is the law. This is the judicial system. It's not about what we think. It's about what the lawyers put in motion. It's about what they put in motion, citing fact of a reason to why he should be out of jail. I think if he had Michael Cohen lawyers, he would be out of jail. If he had Harvey Weinstein lawyers, he would be out of jail. Even if he had the dead dude lawyers, he'll probably be out of jail. But I think he has the absolute worst lawyers ever. And I know you're friends with him. I'm not trying to be mean. I'm talking about law-wise. I'm not talking about personally because I don't know any of them personally. It might be actually cool people, but I do think that he has a terrible law team. You know what I mean? I do. Because technically they had an argument. They had an argument of diabetes. They had an argument of COVID-19. They had an argument of him never being convicted of a crime. They have arguments, but they suck and the motions suck. And if you read the punctuation and the mistakes made in the motions and the contradiction made in the motions, you will understand of why he can't get out of jail. He can't get out of jail because of his fucking law team, because they suck. Everybody else out of jail. But you can't blame them being fair. He ain't getting this due process. You can blame him paying the wrong law team. And how they got there is something that maybe you need to be asking, rather than YouTube channels is not keeping that man in jail. They're not. You know what I mean? He's asking for a bond and they're responding to it. It's their job to respond to it. I don't think that he has a great law team. I don't.
Well, like I say, that's your opinion. And
that's my opinion. That's just my opinion.
Right. And I mean, and people's opinions are respected because that's just your opinion. It's not fact, like you said. But at the end of the day, I will say this. The judge in New York,
okay,
to me, and this is just my opinion, it's not a fact, seems very, very biased. And she seemed like she have an agenda of, I don't give a hell what's presented. He's done. I'm not letting him out. However, since we're talking about that, and then we got another question, then we go to the next questions. However, I do know, and I don't want to get into my other questions later on, but I do know for a fact, just like you know for a fact, that when the government looked at the bloggers, and when Azriel went, when Lisa Van Allen went, when Lizette went and said, we're being harassed, that had a lot to do with the fact of we can't let Rob out because he's still witness intimidating. My question is, how is he witness intimidating and he don't even know these people? So for that to come up in a motion or rebuttal, that lets me know that the federal government is reaching severely. And I mean severely reaching. And I'm going to say this. If it was a lot of what people were saying was on them devices, them 100 devices, which actually I really don't believe it was 100. I believe it was close to 100. And I know what's on a lot of them. And it wasn't no crazy stuff. It was the tour and it was the new album. But anyway, let's forget that. If everything was bad on them 100 devices, right? If 100% them devices was bad, we seen the federal government do it twice. They would have expedited another superseding thing that came out. No, listen,
how they work.
Listen. And the reason why I'm bringing it this way, because I sat in court and I heard Levin Weber say everything I'm saying now. He said it. He said, if y'all can bring me back something detrimental, I'll do another superseding. The lady said, what do you want us to bring back? And that's the lawyer for the government. Levin Weber said, that's your job to tell me, not my job to tell you. She came back and said, well, everything that we have, we don't want to turn over to the defense because everything we have is going to help him. So Levin Weber said, well, y'all have to submit the hospital records of these so-called victims. From that point, the federal government lawyer said, it's not our job to do that. So the judge grinned a little bit and said, well, you have 60 days to do it. The lawyer for the federal government said, and Your Honor, I object. That is not for us to do. He said, keep objecting. Now you got 45 days. So at the end of the day, with me sitting there, as you know, I'm always at court and I only missed 2 because matter of fact, I missed 3 and 2 got postponed. As I was sitting there listening to what Judge Levin Weber was saying, and as the federal government lawyer got severely upset and turned hot pink in Chicago, it leads me to believe that whatever they have, they don't feel as though it's strong enough to even do anything for him. That's all I'm saying. So what do you think about that?
That's what I think. I wasn't at court, so I can't verify if those chain of events went exactly how you said they went, but you said they went that way, and I don't have anyone else that went to court that can say, okay, yeah, that's the chain of events, and it went the way that you said it was the chain of events.
Right.
I'll say this, Dana.
Okay, wait. Jazzy Jazz said hospital records and drug tests.
Wasn't there.
Right.
Wasn't there. This is what I say.
Okay.
None of us will find out what they have on him
until trial.
Right?
Which is a violation of due process.
No, it's not. Because the lawyers get everything 45 days before an official trial date start.
No.
Yeah, they don't go. No lawyer goes to court for you blind. They're gonna give the damn discovery. They're gonna give a discovery. They're gonna give them the evidence. They have to by law, and they have to turn over all Brady material.
Right.
They just have to They just have a time limit on that. How long they can hold it. And feds, if you research the feds, they do this in every case.
But a Brady law is 65 days. It's 65 days. But they've been asking for 45. They've been asking for 45 days after. I'm gonna say this. In court, it was a seesaw battle.
Well, natural. Listen. The reason why all this stuff is connected, and the reason why you don't see them dropping, I don't know, put 900 people in jail yet, it's because they all live in the same city and they probably gonna kill each other. Because they're gonna figure out who told on who or who told on who. The main thing that I think that all of the channels need to be discussing is the motions, the missing victims, the actually went to grand juries, who actually participated in them. Because I think that's where you can get some answers of what the prosecution might be keeping from the lawyers.
Hold on for a second, Larry. I stand corrected. I apologize. I said 45 days. I'm sorry. It was 30 days of the federal government asked for 30 days initially. Then it jumped up to 60. Then it came back down to 45. I stand corrected. Thank y'all for correcting me. Go ahead.
Right. The prosecution's job is to convict him if he's not going to take a plea. They're going to use legal methods. They're going to use motions and legal methods and tactics in order to be able to accomplish that. They're going to do that. Like, man, your beef is not with bloggers. It's probably with the prosecution.
Thank you, Mr. Thelma.
You know what I mean? And thanks to everybody that sent me cash apps, man. It's awesome. I appreciate it. You know?
Next,
I think that answers your question.
Yeah.
That's why I tell you he got the worst lawyers ever. If they lost that battle, like who the fuck can lose that battle when it's the rule?
They didn't lose that battle. That's a battle that they won.
Okay. All right. I'm glad that they won a battle. I hadn't seen them win too many battles. So
my nigga, you gotta show up to court. Bring your ass to court.
I don't need to come to court. What I need the lawyers to do, what I need y'all to do is to get on the lawyer's ass. The motherfuckers is on TV, on court TV, on documentaries. They doing they're going to the fucking Italy. The motherfuckers is doing all kinds of shit.
So can I ask you a question,
they need to be fucking investigating the case. How many of these victims you think these lawyers have went out and talked to? You think the victim, you think they went to go and talk to Jerome? You think they've been to Indiana? The nigga wouldn't even go down there and pick up the discovery. They in court arguing like, man, we told this nigga that this shit was down here last week.
No.
2 weeks ago, and he ain't been over here to come and get this shit. And they said that in front of the judge. And what Greenberg said, oh man, I get down there sometimes this week. You know, and did he not say that? Did he not say that, Dana?
But I don't check it. Yes, he did say it. But I'm gonna say this. That don't sound like a lawyer that's scared. That sounds like a lawyer that's confident that his client is gonna walk.
Dana, that sounds like a lawyer that do not give a fuck.
No. But I can't say that because I actually watched Greenberg go through sweating episodes over this case, bro.
Listen,
so I can't say he don't give a fuck because he loves doing what he do for his client.
Man, listen, man. Let me ask you this. Let me ask you this real quick. If they're in court complaining about how they can't get discovery from the fucking court, and the court gives them the discovery, and the nigga won't even go down there and pick it up.
But see, here's the thing. What people don't know is the discovery that they wanted, the federal government didn't want to give it over. And they still didn't give it over.
Well, they playing, listen, man, it's the fucking feds. Like, they not the fucking prosecutors of the state. The prosecutors for the state, their whole career is to try to get the job of the prosecutor that's for the fucking feds. And you know that. That's the dream job for them. That's where they want to end up.
Right.
So they play by certain rules, I think. And I think they playing hardball with him. And some of it is a little to try to get him to take a plea. Another one is they don't want information getting out there too fast because there's a lot of people that have to communicate with grand juries and going to court and so forth. So if they get all this information out, a lot of these people could disappear. A lot of them could be killed. A lot of them could run away. And I don't think the federal government want to be chasing people all around the country just to come to court. They'll rather just keep that shit under seal till it's time. That's what I think. That's just my opinion.
Okay. Right. And that's why tonight is open opinion discussion, bro. It ain't nigga, you love. Nah, it ain't none of that. It's open discussion. Next question. Okay. Question for Larry is his side. Okay. Larry, the question is your side responsible for some of the fake pages to create chaos on this side? I do believe that Don Russell is responsible for some, but not all. And do y'all work in concert together at all?
I haven't created any fake pages, fake YouTube pages, fake any of those pages. I know for a fact that some of us, when we're blocked and we have to come put an opinion on your page, you might see people get another name because you block them and they want to come in. I can agree that all of us, everybody on every fucking platform do that. When they're blocked, like, look, I'm going in there tonight. I'm going to be this name and I'm going to talk. Do I collaborate? Yeah, like everybody does that. I see it on my channel. Like, I don't have time to do it, but they do it on your nigga. You just called me last week and said somebody come on there and talk about some Dana J. And then when I was on your channel, somebody came on there and said Larry Mcgee. Did I fucking make that? Hell no, I did not make that shit. Like,
but I had to call you about that. Like, yo, you making a fake page to come on my shit?
Listen, man, listen. I have enough channels to deal with. Let me get shut down, all kind of shit. I have enough shit to deal with anyway. Man, and I would never collaborate with that nigga on nothing. I would never collaborate with him on anything. Y'all call me. Hold on, let me clear something up. Y'all call me the fucking informant. And I'm this and I'm that. Yeah, you call me the fucking informant. But I've never went to go sit down with no fucking feds about R. Kelly. They ain't been in my Gmail so far as I know it. And if they did, I didn't get the email that Don got. You know what I mean? They ain't came and took either one of my phones. I got them sitting right here. Like, so you know what I mean? Like, I don't know why he would go. I heard he put a post up. He said some shit like, but I don't care. Like, I just want to know why the fuck is that? No, let's keep to the script. Let's stick to the script. Let's not get off topic. Let me give me a drink. Go ahead.
I thank y'all for the cash apps as well. Well, damn. I thank y'all. Trust me, I thank y'all. Next question, Larry.
Go ahead. I can hear you.
Oh shit. Here we go. Now,
come on with it.
Now here's where the shit go.
Let's go.
How does you, Larry, or how is you handling hearing that his moderators, one was named Peggy, having secret chats about not trusting him, about not trusting you, being they are his subscribers and moderators? That's the first question. I'll let you deal with that.
Okay, let me answer that. I caught a case and I didn't tell nobody. So I encourage people to question me. I encourage people to question me. If you feel uncomfortable with me, yes, I want you to question me. You know what I mean? But the thing about it, I know it is this. If I've been around for 2 years and you see me and you see my integrity throughout different shit, I can't really worry about people not questioning me. You're supposed to question me. I caught a case and didn't tell you. And I had to tell you in the end part. You know what I mean? So everybody that's on my side, I've told them this. I hope that you question everything. You're supposed to question everything. Those are strong women. That's why when the notion of people put out fake narratives of that it's a cult, it's this, it's that. Motherfucker, do your research. Like, okay, question me. Question everything. My integrity is intact. 100%.
Second question. How does you feel, Larry, about your platform being said it's too negative for Team Truth organization to be a part of, and allegedly the CEO and Angelo are trying to veer away from the two being connected, Grown Man Show and Team Truth, wanting it to be a separate entity because they don't want to have Team Truth organization misrepresented by what they say his platform is very negative?
Man, look, Angelo, my dog, Sean, my dog. Those people that put out that narrative, they ran and tried to form a group. They try to support Team Truth and not support me. My dog came out and told them that it ain't two companies, it's one company. Sometimes this shit's going to get sticky. Sometimes it's going to be easy breezy. But that's just what it is. It is what it is. And you know what? And if somebody don't like it, they got the choice. Like certain people have made a choice to move in their own direction, the way that they want to move. You know, one thing about it is me and Angelo super tight. If there's a problem, trust me, I'll hear it from him first. So as long as he don't call me, and sometimes he do, and tell me to alter my methods of how I present or do certain things, as long as he don't say anything to me, man, the Grown Man Show is lit, Grown Little Boy is lit, and we stay on the same path we've been on, and none of those people who want to take over my channel and dictate what kind of commentary I do and dictate who I talk to, they don't run me. They have their own channels and they can go over there and freaking do what they do on their channels. You know? Let me add on to this.
All right.
The people that want to complain and dictate and have something to say about what I do are people that's only been around for a handful of months, 3 to 4 months. And when people get close to you, and you're going to witness this yourself with your channel, people think that they can do what you do better than you, especially when they create relationships with the people, the inner people that's connected with your channel. But they soon find out that when you help them to build their channels and you put them in a position and let them call in and have a voice, and you tell all of those subscribers to go to their channel and support them, what they understand is when they come stab you in the back and when they come say shit and they come lie on you, all of those people leave you and go back to where they originally came from. And that's what I'm starting to see. I'm
going to say this, Sam, we the only ones that standing 10 toes deep. Come on, Sam, stop that. Next question. Grown Man said he met Angelo after seeing the docuseries, but when Angelo was on his show, he said they've been together for over 3 years. Why did he lie and how did he and how did they really meet?
Say that question again.
Grown man said he met Angelo after seeing the docuseries, but when Angelo was on his show, he said they've been together for over 3 years. Why did he lie, and how did they really meet?
I don't understand that question.
Okay.
One more time.
Grown man said you said you met Angelo after seeing the docuseries.
Right, that's true.
But when Angelo was on your show, Angelo said y'all been rocking together for over 3 years. Why did he lie, and how did they really meet?
That's not true. He never said that. I've been on my platform 100 times saying that I met Angelo after the docuseries. Why would he say I've been knowing him for 3 years? No, it's not true. I didn't hear. I'm on this StreamYard program. I didn't hear. Like, it's all good.
Okay. Next question. My bad. I had to take.
His dad said no. I heard Angelo say a year.
Okay, so
longest supporter, she said a year. So whoever sent that question, they
okay, so you clear it up. How did y'all meet? How did y'all meet? How did it happen? And how long was it?
I contacted him after I watched the docuseries. I watched the whole thing. I asked my girl, was it a good idea if I contacted him? Of course, she said no. Has nothing to do with you. But I contacted him, and he happened to be out here working with some underage privileged boys from embattled kids from the neighborhood from Baltimore, and he was doing a construction project, and he had like 14 young guys from Baltimore out here working overnight doing floors, concrete flooring. So when I called him, it was pretty late, but I didn't know he worked overnight. I did not know. So, and I didn't know he was in Vegas, but he was like, man, I'm out here. You in Vegas? I'm in Vegas. He came over to the house. We sat down, you know what I mean? Pulled out the Jameson, you know, sat down and had a couple of drinks. And he filled in a lot of the holes of what he was going through and what Lifetime didn't put in the show, what he knew, what he didn't know. And we just formed a relationship to where he was coming over here every other day or every day, especially on the weekends when he didn't have to work. And we was just hanging out and we was just discussing this shit. And I sat down and told my girl, and I said, listen, I have a lot of free time. I want to help him. But he has to get a bigger social media presence, and he has to start bringing these things to light. Otherwise, because the conversation, he did call R. Kelly a couple of times while he was at the house, and R. Kelly did answer a couple of times, you know, and when he answered, he was playing serious fucking games with him. Like saying shit like, nigga, your daughter love me. Just wait, trust the process and all that bullshit. And I told him that you have to do something different here. Because he don't, at the time, he doesn't have any cases. You know what I mean? He doesn't have any cases. And if you know Angelo, he is not going to go to no motherfucking police and do all of that shit. He already had, this is what I knew. I've seen a video of Don Russell getting his wife locked up. You know what I mean? At a concert for trying to pull ass off the stage. I've seen video of him showing up in different states, confronting the security guards and this and that. He was chasing his daughter around the country to the point where it almost ruined his fucking marriage. So when he met me, I'm like, listen, you don't have enough money. You don't have enough resources. And look, R. Kelly is a police ass nigga. Like, he'll pull up you want to. He gonna call the fucking police. He gonna call the cops on you. They have you arrested. Ain't no, yeah, just get him off the property. You pull up, he gonna have your ass locked up. You know, so it's a situation where they had already went through all of the tough stuff with R. Kelly. I came in on some media presence shit, trying to talk, not the bloggers, but the people that was around him. And when
podcast, bro.
Go ahead.
What's going on? All right. My fault, fellas. I had some brothers call me. So that pretty much solidifies that. Okay. Hi, Dana. Okay. A question for grown man. Okay. If Team Truth is all about the truth, why is it that if they know that these accusers are telling lies on R. Kelly, why don't y'all talk about that? But in other words, y'all talk about R. Kelly is guilty. They are supposed to be all about truth. So I think they should say who is telling lies. I'm sick of them telling only the stuff they want. I'm sorry. I'm sick of them telling only the stuff that they want. Free R. Kelly. Thank you, Dana.
Well, if you've been watching me long enough, I've went after multiple people. That's even in the documentary. I've questioned everything. I question everybody. I question it. I find inconsistencies too. And then most of all, the people, like the supporters of no matter what side it is, they want you to be perfect. You know, I've made several mistakes. I come out and I say, hey, I fucking fucked up on this one. That's not what happened. You know, listen, when I first got the information out about from LaToya, I didn't know who LaToya was. I really thought that she was a victim of R. Kelly. She the one telling me all the stuff about Bubba's and what he did, crawl on all fours, this and that. I had to come out and publicly apologize to him, not for what he actually did do, but she the one that sent me that information, you know, and that's why I always keep every text. I keep everything. You see what I'm saying? When it came down to Ashanti, I was the person that came out first and said, no, she was not a victim. She worked there. She was a fucking.
No, you were.
Well,
I was the first.
We'll debate that. We'll debate that. We'll debate that. You know, the same thing that y'all have a problem or issue believing this, and that's what fucked this shit up. Because the Lifetime docuseries, it did bring a lot of awareness. It did get more people engaged. But not only did they leave stuff out, critical things that had the parents being looked at as fucking villains, but they also had people on the show that, this is just my opinion, that I don't agree with. What I don't agree with the fucking timeline, this and that, yada yada yada. So, but I've learned to, like, you know, only speak on things that I've fucking received information on, or things that I can confirm. That makes sense? Yeah. Yo, is he stuck or?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. All right.
I'm here. Both of us stuck, nigga. Both of us, we like this and shit.
Right. But let me say this before we go any further. I appreciate you. I appreciate you engaging and having objective commentary. It's important that we talk to people that we don't disagree with. Because how can you prove, if you think that I'm lying about some shit, what's a better way to get on there with your own evidence and be like, okay, fucking explain yourself. You said this fucking happened. You said this when it happened. Not just going on your page accusing people saying that, okay, here's the setup, or I peep game. You know what I mean? Or I believe this. It's important to reach out to that person and ask them first. And then when they say no, you ask them if they want to do an interview. And then if they say no, you can run with your story. But don't just wake up every day and just go put a bunch of shit out there on somebody and be like, you know, hey, fuck this and fuck that. This is what it is. You froze again? Yo.
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. I don't know, man. Next question. Damn.
Shit, man.
Thought y'all had some tough questions. What's up?
Hey.
Came over here for the bullshit. What a tough questions at?
Come on, man. Okay. Okay. So here it is. Question. John Jalen said, thank you so much, and thank you everybody that contributed. Yeah. Oh, here's a question. Why was Lizette dropped? Why did Gloria Allred drop Lizette?
I don't know, bro. That's a lawyer. I don't know.
How come she no longer appears on your platform?
Gloria Allred has never been on my platform, and Lizette has been on my platform plenty of times. She's been on there plenty of times. She rolls with who she like. She rolls with who she like. We like, it's no bad blood. Like, I can get Lizette on the phone right now. Let me say this. All 48 victims I can get on the phone right now. All of them. Lizette, I can get Geronda, I can get Miss Rodders, I can get the Clares, the Savages, anybody involved in this shit, I can get them on the phone, including the writer of any book and lawyers. I can get them on the phone. I'm not a person, I'm a nice person. People like talking to me. And then most people who told me something in confidence, if they wasn't full of shit, I still hold everything the fuck that they told me when they told me. So if you see me go and put some shit out, some text or some shit like that, trust me, that person didn't do something that they were supposed to do. They're full of shit. You there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I'm here. So I got a question.
You will not have a I got you moment with me.
And it seemed like we.
Seems like what?
Say what? What happened?
No, I can't hear you. Like you're going in and out.
StreamYard acting funny tonight.
Hey man, listen, man. I'm gonna talk to your chat real quick. Man, listen. How many people you got in the chat? I can't see it. How many people?
366.
366. So we got 200, maybe 250 freaking Dana J platform fans in there. If all of y'all go right now and send Dana J $20, he can get a brand new Mac and he can get the program the fuck that he need. So when we do these interviews, we ain't gotta be fucking with StreamYard. Don't y'all want this man to have the most advanced motherfucking technology to bring y'all the information that y'all need? Can y'all do that for me right now? $20 ain't a lot of money. 200 people send $20, that's 4,000. He can have this shit set up by tomorrow at 5 o'clock. What's up? It went out when I said that, didn't it? Motherfucker stopped working when that happened. Yo. Nah, you give it to him. You give it to him. I'm having problems out of bills and shit right now. I'm on the federal, all kind of shit. You give it to him. Y'all in here, you watch this shit every day. This man work hard. This man done pieced this shit together, got the green screen, all this shit. Supposed to have the best motherfucking program there is. You know what I mean? You give it to him. You in this motherfucker, 200 people in here. Donate, goddammit. You want this motherfucker to go live 3 times a day for motherfucking 9 hours, don't you? You know what I mean? Fuck. Hello? God damn, I done took over the Dana J show. I done took this shit over. This is now the Grown Little Boy show. You know what I mean? Everybody put I don't know what that must put diamonds up. It's my show, man. No, I'm just playing. Okay, he can get some shit fixed. No, man. Get this man a don't send it by cat the fucking don't send it by the they reporting your channel, man. It's fucked up. Don't send this shit by what they call it, super chat. Send it to fucking Cash App. Man, damn. I'm not joking. I'm not joking. Like, send the fucking shit. 200 of y'all in here, everybody, Dana, you going live. And Dana going, man, playing music. He doing shows. He getting art. He getting interviews. Motherfucking send the money.
They reporting my page like a motherfucker, bro.
There's.
Yeah, they reporting this. It just came up and it popped up and said you have 120 reportings.
Damn.
120 reportings, but anyway, they're not gonna stop this show. I got a question. Jonjolyn came on and said she was never cordial with Ellie. They only had conversation.
They was only cordial with what? Man, your thing is enough. Can y'all hear me at least?
Yo,
it's your fault. Send the fucking money so the man can have Program. Yeah, what's going on, bro?
I'm gonna do this.
What's going on, bro?
Okay. So, Larry.
I'm here. Yeah,
right.
y'all here. I'm here.
All right. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna delete these photos I got right here on the side. And so, all right, let's go here. I'll come back to the Johnsland situation at another time.
Right.
But let's share.
Right.
I'll come back to that because I don't know why they want to report my shit. I don't bother nobody. So, what is your take on the hell?
I'm here.
All right, I got it. What is your take on? Let's go ahead. Let's dive directly into it. What is your take on Don Russell posting? Come on, man. Posting this.
Man, listen, man. Y'all really gotta send the money so he can go get the damn program he need. Like, I'm advocating for that shit. Send the fucking $20. They do. They want to know about me. All good.
Larry.
What up?
Yeah, this is ridiculous. They reporting me like crazy.
Man, listen, man. That's because this site don't have that much broadband. It's through a browser. It's not its own visual app. It's through a browser. So you're gonna get that when they report. It's through an actual browser. That's why all these motherfucking fans that hear about that want me to goddamn go up a tree. You know what I mean? They want that want a box to fall on my head like Malcolm. Need to send that motherfucker $20 so we can stop playing with this shit. This shit's serious. We trying to do real commentary here and have real interviews. It ain't no room for no fucking.
Man, look, come over here for this one.
What up?
All right. You see me?
I see you. God damn, you got a picture in picture. What the fuck?
Man, that's why this shit crazy as hell. Hold on. There you go. Oh, you see the picture?
Man, I don't even need to see the picture. Just ask me the goddamn question.
Yeah, man, this shit go crazy.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Lavelle. Thank you so much, Ms. Karen. Thanks everybody that donated. Pretty much the pictures say, I hope. What to say?
Hold on, let me ask this question. Why would
I hope they fuck the line out Larry when he goes his fraud? Yes.
Well, tell that bro. I'm 6'4". I'm 6'4", 220. I'm 6, right? And I'm from down south. I don't know nothing about no guns. I grew up using these hands. You can believe that. And I ain't worried about no nigga, no jail. And that nigga the one need to be weird because he 5'2" and 385 pounds. That's who need to be worried. That nigga is in a RICO. Not me. Not I. His fat ass need to be worried. His fat ass was sitting threatening victims and recording parents and bomb threatening motherfucker and funneling millions of dollars and fucking money laundering the money from over here to hide money from taxes. He fucking need to be worried.
Look,
Give me a second. Okay. Jazzy still out there? Yeah, Jazzy still out there. Tell Jazzy do it. I'm on here.
You inside.
Huh?
You inside.
I'm inside. I know I'm inside, but I'm on the thing. Give me 5 minutes. Can you give me 5 minutes?
5 minutes, that's too long.
It's not too long.
Yes, it is.
That's too long.
Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Give me 5 minutes and I'll do it.
5 minutes later.
Okay.
5 minutes later. 6. Daddy, it's 6 later.
6 Rados? Okay.
It's time so you can do this. It's 6.
Okay. Lady got it.
Counting 6.
Count 6. All right.
So,
What up? What you doing?
Miss Angie Walker, nothing is wrong. I think when you sending it, you counseling it at the same time.
No. Big.
Yeah, because it say you sent and then it say you counsel at the same time.
That's how far I look. Like when I slap the shit out you, that's how long. That's what how.
Shit out of who? Pretty much. But I had some other joints, so we going to. You know what?
Oh, Keith Steve just asked a question. I want to ask this question, Keith.
Okay.
How often do you watch me, Keith? See, we do. I've talked to a lot of abused females, but most abused females, they don't want to be on the platform until afterwards. And sometimes I do, like the ungrateful lady that's going around on everybody's channel. They will come and say, hey, they're struggling, and then I'll put their PayPal up, and I might not even know their full story. But it is women that freaking deal with that behind the scenes, you know? So we don't come on here every day and stick abused women out in front of the camera like no, but we do get those calls and we do address it.
So Larry, if you look at the screen,
right,
that right there was Lizette trolling Rob right before he went to jail, actually, and she was professing her love for him, even after she did what she did, and even after she came on your platform and said that she really don't love Rob. So I said that to say this. Is it fair to say that a lot of these accusers, because you know my stance on it, I can't call you a victim if you've never been victimized. And then again, I'm gonna say here, I'm talking about what I've seen. Let's get that straight. I'm talking about what I've seen. At the end of the day, how can you be a victim, but you still want to be around the person that's supposed to have victimized you? That's improper behavior, right?
Let me answer that. Hey. Wait a second. Go.
We got to do a part 2 to this.
Yeah, we got to. It's going in and out. But let me answer that question. Do you know Lizette personally?
Personally?
Yeah.
Not deeply like y'all do, but I've
Lizette is a work in progress. She's a work in progress. She is. She's a work in progress. The amount of things, like the amount of early fucking abuse and different things that she went through over a period of time, it doesn't go away, but it doesn't always stay there either. And some of these things that these women went through are triggers. So you cannot expect. I get it that people from the other side thinks that victims are supposed to be in the corner crying every time you see them. Like every time you see them, they're supposed to be somewhere in a corner balled up crying. That's not life, and that's not how it works. And a lot of women, it's women in here that got a boyfriend. He used to whoop your ass. So if you walking through Walmart and you happen to see that nigga on aisle 3, you know what I mean? You cannot tell me that your ride home is going to be uncomfortable as fuck because the man that used to fucking beat the shit out of you just ran into him at Walmart and he was harassing about getting your number again. That's what I'm telling you.
Let me ask this question. Is good. Oh, Keith T said, how long did Lizette know R. Kelly? But
I have no idea, but I'm guessing that Lizette is going to see this, and I'm pretty sure she already had things going on with Atmos. She'll come and I guess do an interview, and she'll answer. I guess she'll see this, and she'll answer the questions if she chooses to, if she don't. You know what I mean? But I don't know how long she knew R. Kelly. Like, I don't know how long any of the victims knew R. Kelly. Let me just put that out there. Like, I'm not the guy that was standing there like when Azriel first walked by. And I'm not the guy that was standing there like when Azriel first came home. These things happen, and I don't know the dates.
Now, I want to answer some questions. The Glow Experience said manipulating is not a crime. Lying to a female is not a crime. And having sex different than you is not a crime.
That's awesome. And the people that actually did that with him, that's not in the indictments, that exactly is the case. But the ones that are in the indictments, the grand jury found the crime.
Hey, Keep, that picture did say 2018, but I can't get the other pictures up because every time I pull a picture up, they want to report some stuff. So trust me, on part 2, I'll have it all documented out for you, laid out for you, Keep, just for you.
What up? Man, you know what, man? Let's get a part 2. Right now, let's focus on getting this Mac and this fucking brand new green. Listen, man, listen. You see all the cool shit my people buy for me? Man, I ain't even took out the box yet.
Look,
you see this shit? This is a grown man motherfucking coffee mug.
Look, check it.
I'm here watching your show, drinking coffee out of the fuck.
Check it, and we on 2 different grinds though, my nigga.
Hey man, listen.
I don't need the people buying me, man.
Hey man,
I need people to hear the motherfucking truth.
Man, listen.
That's what I need.
Look, and I'm look, and I'm gonna participate. I'm gonna join in if you're looking for the truth. You know what I mean?
That's what I need. But I am gonna say this, and I want to touch on this. I know you might can't, and because of certain situations, but I want to touch on this because you said something about
stop being cheap. Glow Experience. Go ahead.
So you said something about victims don't act like we should expect them to act. I'm paraphrasing now.
No,
I'm paraphrasing now. But now check this out. If you're a victim, you do not want to see your victimizer at no type of circumstantial level.
Nigga, you got a baby mama.
So wait, listen.
You got a baby mama. Do you want to run into her? You could be having a good.
I'm not a victim though.
Just been kicking
my motherfucking kids.
But nigga, you got an ex-girlfriend or a baby mama. We could be kicking it. Look. Me, you got there walking through the mall walking Foot Locker. She in that motherfucker, and automatically, nigga, you got to change.
Not me. I don't have this type of situation.
Go ahead.
And because I'm gonna keep it real with you, anybody I break off with in bad terms, I tell them there's no need to even speak to me. So therefore, if I see you, I don't know you. Someone walk past you like you ain't shit. That's just me. But this is what I was saying. Surviving R. Kelly played a big part in helping prosecute Rob. And it wasn't because of what the people were saying. It was because of the theatrics that was going on that captivated the people. And what happened was we found out, and when I say we, I mean we as a people, we found out that it's been people who's been hurt, who's been victimized, and the person that victimized them never been caught. So what we're seeing is everybody that's been hurt, that didn't see the person that victimized them caught or something done to them, they jumped on the train because they was like, oh, R. Kelly did it, so everybody going after him. That's their ideology of seeing their victim hurt. I've talked to countless of people,
But that's
And
hearsay.
huh?
That's still hearsay.
Right. Listen, I talked to countless of people, and they said, look, we don't give a damn if R. Kelly guilty or not. When we seen that, we looked at the people or the person that hurt us. So we didn't look at it as being R. Kelly. We looked at it as the person that hurt us.
Let me ask you a question. Out of all the people that's on Surviving R. Kelly 1, how many of those people are actually in the indictments?
How many? Well,
the first R. Kelly, the first season, how many of those girls are in the indictments?
One
girl.
One.
So,
and she's not a girl, she's a grown woman. Let's
okay.
Let's change that narrative real quick.
However you want to dice that up in the little groups, I get it. Right? So we've had another documentary just recently come out. And everybody that's on there is talking about, the Surviving R. Kelly. And then you got, I Debate Levi. And that's one of his go-to lines. It's Surviving R. Kelly. But if you look at that documentary, it ain't but one girl that's focused on that's in the freaking indictment. And I'm on my platform talking about indictments. I'm talking about his actual charges. I'm getting away from what other bloggers got to say. Right. I'm getting away from what in the TV shows and documentaries got to say. I'm only sticking to what's in the indictments. Now, I do comment on other stuff, but for the most part, I just want to stick to what's in the indictments.
Right. Love you back, Tasha. But now watch this. Mm-hmm. Without Surviving R. Kelly, there wouldn't be no indictments. And without Geronda, there wouldn't be no real Surviving R. Kelly, even though I know the real truth about Surviving R. Kelly. And because it wouldn't have been a Surviving R. Kelly if the Savages didn't coerce for the Clarys to be in it, because they didn't have nobody to look young enough to get the show pulled over. But let's go here. I'm glad.
That's your question. Do you think
wait.
Surviving R. Kelly was good for the Savages and the Clarys? No, it turned them into fucking monsters.
No, bro. No. And we all know the truth with that. But I'm gonna ask this question. And I love the way you asked your question and tapped your desk and got up. I love that. And I'm gonna tell you why I love that. Because now here's my question to you. Mm-hmm. Everybody know that Geronda's a lie. So that's all you need is one person to be found not credible. So wait. You only need one person to prove that they're not credible. And then if you can prove that one person, everybody else become credible. So once they prove that everybody in the New York indictment is not credible, then what they got?
Dana, you picked the wrong person to go and say that's not telling the truth. You really did. Geronda doesn't have a cut card at all. Even the girl that was in Shabazz documentary, I read it for 2 minutes. I got it right here in front of me. I have it right here. I have all of it right here. Even that girl, I have fucking this whole paragraph right here about the girl that was in. This is what you got to understand. You're trying to prove about what a person said, this and that. I'm not. Only thing I'm concerned with is if that nigga,
Andy Walker,
that nigga is on that tape. If he is on that tape having sex with Geronda, no matter how she got there, no matter what she said to get there, no matter what car she drove, no matter what friend that was fucking she was friends with, if she is on that fucking tape at the age of 15 fucking a 40-year-old man, that's what I'm concerned with. That's all that matters. He'll be convicted for that, not for what she is she lying or what she said, this and that. None of that matters. None of it matters.
Now wait.
Yeah, if that's her on that tape.
In a perfect world, I would say, you know what? You absolutely right.
If
but
she
check this out.
That tape.
Wait.
Okay.
In law, and this is the homework that both of us got to do for part 2 of this.
Okay.
Of the discussion.
Okay.
In law, if you coerce anybody with a deception of age, you cannot bring forth charges amongst that person once the split has been made final. And I'm gonna say this: that's under the USC law, and I'm gonna go get it so that way I can be ready for part 2. But go ahead.
Okay, now you that's the argument you're gonna bring, and then I'm gonna have a pattern of 30 years of underage girls being in concert and being in a relationship with him. And now your argument don't make much sense because now we're not talking about Geronda. Now we got to talk about the lawsuits. We got to talk about Rashonda. We got to talk about obstruction. We got to talk about ass. We got to talk
this. And I'm glad you're saying that, but I'm glad you're walking down that road, Larry. And this is going to be the sentiment for part 2. Because while you say we got to talk about this, we got to talk about 30 years. Now, check this out. Neither one of us has been around for 30 years, so that's only hearsay. So
no, it's not. It's lawsuits with depositions.
Wait.
It's court cases. It's marriage certificates.
One thing for sure, two things for certain. That marriage certificate was not legit. I do know that for a fact. And Barry Hankerson and
I don't not agree with you of how it was obtained and all the things that he had to do. It was obtained to do some fucked up shit. So that in itself, that's why. And okay, the parents was not there.
Right.
You say that the marriage was legit. Why, when the parents found out, they went got their fucking child, went back to Detroit and got it annulled?
No.
That's what happened.
One thing I'm gonna tell you is that Leah's parents always was around her. And if it wasn't them,
when she got married, she was not there. They was in Detroit. They was not there. It was a small ceremony.
Listen, and I'm gonna keep it real with you. If matter of fact, if me and Johnny and was on a good foot, I would have him come on part 2, and Johnny would tell his piece.
He's been running from me too.
But the thing is, me and Johnny not on a good foot.
Man, so y'all get on a good foot. Johnny, you see this? God damn it, I want to talk to you. I got some specific questions. I got fucking piles of shit I typed. I got questions for his ass. You know what I mean? So
at the end of the day, I see what's going on in chat. Can I hear the Rico Kelly and all that? Here's the question.
What do you mean she didn't marry? What are you talking about? Looking at the chat, like, what do you mean she didn't marry? Like, why would you need to get something annulled if it wasn't marriage? You got it annulled because she was married. Like, what are you doing? Okay, go ahead.
Question. When he walks free from this, will the leaders of Team Truth come public and say we was wrong?
Dance on here naked.
Nah, nobody can see that shit. Ain't nobody asking to see you who on the
screen. Y'all need me. Look, listen. The man got 40 charges, 30 charges, no telling how many it'll be by the time it's over with in 4 different districts. If he get out of all that shit, then he innocent, bro. Like, what the fuck? He's not guilty.
Thank you.
He's not guilty right now. He has to go to court. This is just commentary. That's why I be trying to explain to people. They get so fucking personal. It's just commentary. It's just avocation on this end and commentary on this end.
Right. And that's why I say what I say. Like, nobody need to block anybody on both sides because y'all believe what y'all believe. We believe what we believe. Now, here's the thing. If I get Jomo on here and Jomo tell you it was never a marriage, then what would be your
statement? Wait a minute. So let me ask you a question. So let's assume that you're right and Jomo's right, and that was never a marriage. Well, what the fuck did they get annulled? I'm confused.
And you know what? I'm gonna say this. Was there really an annulment? Because there's no record of it in Detroit.
It's in the discovery, bro. They went and pulled the records. It's in the discovery.
Listen. And if you look at that,
goddamn, Dana,
we live in Chicago.
Shit, we can really can't argue about a lot of shit.
You live in
MTV.
Listen.
Went and pulled it from the county court office.
Listen, you lived in Chicago, right? So you know the seals got to be in certain places, right?
Man, listen, man.
The seals is not there, nor is the signatures there.
Listen, man, this was fucking 30 years ago. This was 20, 30 years ago, bro. 20, 30 years ago, if MTV goes special news report and they come on a national syndicated network and they come out and said, look, we just went and got the records from Chicago, actual official court records, and we have the records. Now you see them get an annulment, and then you see 30 years later the Fed subpoena the fucking subpoena in a discovery that they subpoenaed from Wayne County, the annulment. But you said that none of it never happened. Like, what the fuck? Is the feds from 30 years ago communicating with the feds from now? You know what I mean? Are they teleporting back and forth? What's going on?
I can tell you this. I don't know if the feds from back then is communicating with the feds from now, but I will tell you this.
Y'all keep blocking Keith, man. Why y'all keep blocking Keith? What's going on?
Nobody should be blocking anybody. Who's doing the blocking?
Man, they block Keep, man. Block Keep. Keep ain't did nothing wrong, nobody, man.
Tasha misread Apple. I love the way you come negativity. Thank you so much. You inspire me. I love you. You're a hater. Thank you. But anyway, here's my thing. I know for a fact that Rob is being set up for the biggest conspiracy ever.
Explain that. And how? And who's involved?
Okay, cool. Here's the thing. Them girls are smokescreen. But that's all smokescreen. This is about literally his masters. And I want you to go. Wait.
I know. I'm gonna give me another drink.
And my Levi voice. No, nigga, don't walk off now.
Give me a beer. Go ahead.
But what I'm saying is, this is a conspiracy for his masters, and go look at it for yourself. His masters just matured last Monday to 46 billion. At the end of the day, I keep saying it. I've been saying it for almost 2 years now, and I'm still going to yell it today. If he wake up and say, I don't want my masters, all this will go away. All of it. But because he's a man, a melanated man, that's fighting for something that he earned, that he slaved for, he got to go through this. And to make it look relevant, you have to bring something now, which is relevant now, to try to make him look like to try to make him look like a predator and a pedophile of now.
Okay, Dana, let me ask you a question, because we're finna get into a territory right here. Well, I'm going to ask you some real questions. Who's in possession of his masters?
Well, you have a 4-part split.
Okay.
And you have an entity that nobody knows, that nobody's ever heard about. You have Barry Hankerson. You have the second head of Sony. Okay. And you have well, no, it's all Sony. Yeah, because Jive got brought out. So it's all Sony.
Okay, 1 second. All right. So let me ask you a question. All right. So how much royalties does R. Kelly have?
I can't answer that. I don't know.
Okay. He's been borrowing money against this royalties for what? The better greater 15 years?
Say that again.
He has been borrowing money against his royalties for the better part of 15 years, right?
No, he's been borrowing against his masters, not against his royalties.
Okay. Against his masters. Okay. He has been borrowing against his masters for the last 15 years.
Right.
I'm doubling up a little bit. I don't know what's going on. My voice. Okay.
Good.
Do you think that the Haltons have a percentage of his royalties?
They did. Barry swindled them out of it.
Okay, but for the sake of argument, they did have a percentage of his royalties.
Yes. No. But they had a percentage of
his masters.
No. But they had a percentage of the catalog that he wrote for Leah. Not his.
So you seen okay. So let me ask you this. So you think that the parents of a 14-year-old girl finds out that a 30-year-old man, 14, 15, that a 30-year-old man is fucking a child, and that could walk into any police station in Chicago and have him arrested, right? But they don't. They go get their daughter, they get it annulled, and them two never speak to each other or about each other negatively ever again, right?
Let's go here. I hear what you're saying.
Right.
But if that was a fact, then I'd be like, yeah. But what I do know is that Leah's mom stays in contact with Rob.
I imagine she would.
And the family loves Rob.
So let me ask you
an issue with Rob.
Yeah.
Wait. Rob
depends upon
okay, go ahead.
Depends upon their money.
No.
That's the investment.
No, not with them. I gotta disagree with that.
Well, some of his biggest records of it's no reason he should be broke then. Hey, Mr. DJ. Who gets the royalties for Hey, Mr. DJ? Who gets the royalties for Half on a Baby? Who gets the royalties for
Sony? And the thing is, that's what the biggest problem is now. Because when he started implementing to go get his stuff that was due to him, here comes the conspiracy.
Listen, man, I get where you're going with this, and I understand. And
on part two,
we'll get into it. We'll get into it. Like, go ahead, say what you was going to say.
Nah. I was just saying when we come and do the interview part two, right. I'm gonna show proof, and I won't do it on this platform. I will do it on a platform that I normally do it on, which is new.
Okay, I have Zoom. It's no problem.
I just wanted to have the cool shit going across the bottom, and without going to get them big ass programs that y'all be doing.
Well, man, if your fucking these people in here will quit playing and go ahead and send this.
I'm gonna tell you though, the firm holds me down no matter what.
Now, so when we do this shit, like he can have the program that he deserves and have. This man been around here for 2 years fighting. He has fucking been through the storm and back. He's been on several programs. He has the only person that has set up rallies out of town and done great shit for the person that he support. He should have the best program. It shouldn't be nobody on y'all side that should be able to touch his program. You need to go in your goddamn pocket and send that man $20 right now so we can go to Apple tomorrow and get this fucking computer and these programs and shit. You know what I mean?
Look, the firm holds me down regardless.
You know what I mean? I'm serious right now. Y'all got 23 motherfucking channels and everybody got these motherfucking half-ass motherfucking StreamYard shit. I got a percentage of 2% of all of these thousands of people, and I have the best shit. They even ask me and say, "Hey, do you need more shit?"
Well,
programs to do different shit.
Well, the thing is this, and I'm gonna say this: when it's needed, it'll come, and the good Lord will provide. But until then,
I ain't talking about the good Lord. I'm talking about
no. Listen, but until then,
go ahead.
I'm gonna do and make what I have right here do what's best for me.
Yeah, sometimes I look at your channel and you got 500 people in this motherfucker watching you and listening, clinging to every word that you say. They need to fucking cash out $20 so the man can get what he need in order to be successful. What the fuck? He need to have fucking Final Cut Pro and goddamn After. I got all that shit. They buy me all that shit. You know, I have the best supporters on any platform. I don't give a damn if you have fucking.
I promise.
100,000 subscribers. I have the best, the fucking best.
I promise. Team Truth do not support as much as the firm. I have the best supporters.
No, I have
YouTube. Period.
Thousands. Like, do you see this? Do you know how many people order this? You know how many people got cup? You know how many people got leggings? You know how many people got all this shit? I got the best supporters, the best.
I refuse to bring out leggings because I don't want it to be said that I'm copying off of anybody. I am a trailblazer, not a copycat.
Man, what the fuck is cracking cards? Like, what's wrong with y'all? What? It's 2020. Can you find anybody in America, one person that crack cards? Like, what's wrong with you? Like, listen, I get it. Y'all want me to be the fucking devil because y'all don't like what comes out of my mouth.
No.
Yeah, you heard that? Cash apps.
No, we love it over here because
Cash apps.
And we love it over here, and because it's a different perspective. And one thing for sure, two things for certain. We are sharp over here. And I see what Keep just said, and thank you for donating. I see what Keep just said. Here's my thing, Keep. One thing I can say, we started out in the beginning slinging feelings. We don't know for sure who's testifying and who's not. I can't wait to try because I want to see I want to look them in the face. But I'm gonna say this, and I stand on this, and this is law and principle that I stand on. And Larry be like, "No, they don't do this shit," but I'm gonna keep it 100. I stand on this principle right here. Love is Beautiful Jones said, "You're a thief." Are you talking about me? Because if you're saying that if you're saying that I'm a thief, I want you to prove it, baby.
Look, bro, I'm an arsonist. I'm called a thief, a goddamn a child molester, a motherfucking. I've been called like damn, like there's nothing else the fuck that people can do to me. Like I accept.
Here's my thing. Here's my thing. I'm gay all of a sudden.
Oh man.
I'm a thief. I stole R. Kelly wash and dry and sold the Atmos. I'm just sitting back like you. It's like 220 people listening to a fucking idiot who don't wash his ass. Let's keep it 100.
I vowed to never say or speak on any of them. And to the guy,
I'm not even saying names, but I'm just saying I gotta keep it 100. A person who don't have means of his own. How can y'all listen to that?
Listen, man, I'm doing the best I can. Am I perfect? No, I've made some mistakes. If you don't like me, I get it. And if that's your way to feel
I stole a TV too. I stole a TV.
No, nigga, I heard last week you broke into Rob's house and this house got broken into in Atlanta.
And the 3 niggas that did it is sitting in DeKalb County jail.
Man, I had a lady on her channel talking about my rent, talking about my cars, all kind of shit. Like, bro, lady, I don't know what to tell you. Yeah, but now, no. You know what I mean? It ain't the fuck. One thing I'm gonna say that gets me is clearly I'm just gonna keep it 100. When you came on the scene, nigga, you had the screen mask on and you went fuck everybody. But I said, okay, cool. But then you start hitting people jobs and shit. I said, this motherfucker done went haywire. Man, I ain't never called nobody job, but I can't control what other people did. I've never called nobody job. I ain't never called nobody job. What the fuck I'm supposed to say when I call? Like, yeah, what I'm supposed to say? Yeah, I don't. That's what they do to me, bro. Look,
man.
I'm a supporter of R. Kelly, and you know what I mean. I'm a supporter of R. Kelly, and I don't like the grown man on YouTube, and he should be in jail. Straight up, bro. Like, I've talked to the prosecutor in my case. Like, yeah, somebody called me and told me that they didn't like you and they feel like you need to be in jail. I now asked them, like, why? But what did he do to you personally? They're like, I ain't do nothing to me. I just don't like him.
I've had the biggest shit ever. The nigga calls my football coach, which was my old supervisor 4 years ago, and said, Dana J is on the internet showing guns and shooting guns into the computer. So my coach said, when he shot his gun into the computer, was you able to see anything after that? The dumb motherfucker said, yes, he was still showing. My coach hung up the phone. Like, bro, here's my thing. If I'm doing anything wrong, holla at me. But then here's the other thing. Dana J, Team Truth. And like I explained to everybody, just because it's a respect factor going on, you gonna put me with those brothers? Why would you do that?
Man, I don't know. I'll be reading your comments like, love is beautiful, Jones. You hate my ass. I don't got a job. I'm going to jail. How much bad shit do you want to happen to me? Like, what's your limit? You know what I mean? Like, how much is going to be enough? Damn. Like, I've been reading the comments like, this motherfucker don't go to jail. This going to happen. This going to happen. God damn. Man, I hate the fucking Benz. Want to know why? Because I have to pay the car note and insurance on that shit. The fucking fancy cell phones, this shit costs a lot of money, and they always putting out another one. This motherfucking house ain't mine. I have to pay rent, all kind of shit. The light bill be sky high. What the fuck? Like, I don't understand. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. Like,
well, I'm gonna say this, man.
Fuck, how much do you really hate me? Let me know. Damn.
I'm gonna say this much, man, because I'm gonna go ahead and end this joint.
Go ahead. It's all good.
Oh, you know what? I got that one question to ask.
What
was it like? What was it like when you got CPS called on you? Can you detail that day?
I can tell you the whole thing. I'm down here in front of the computer talking shit as normal. My girl's upstairs. They call her. She came downstairs. And if anybody nobody knows my girl, but the smallest thing can make her fucking react in a big way. And I thought it was something small because it's not the first time. Like, yeah, fucking, she'll get mad about some shit and she'll go there. They called her and said she need to pick the kids up out of school and she need to head to CPS. So that's why you see me looking like that. Because at first I wasn't going. I'm like, well, I'm not going. Then they said, no, he needs to come with you. Right? They called when she told him, got down the street, she was gone because she had that attitude and they didn't want to go because she didn't really tell me everything because they didn't really tell her everything. God damn it. She comes back. Like, no, they said, you need to come. So we get in the car, we go up to the kids' school, and remind you, this day is hot. She don't want the air on. We had to go by the gas station. You got a girl, you know how the fuck shit be. She's sitting over here with fucking attitude. We had to go get the kids out of school. And she really know more than what the fuck she told me, but we on the way to motherfucking CPS. So as we waiting to get the kid out of school, she explained to me how fucked up this shit is, right? So, of course, I got on the phone and put somebody on the phone with CPS before we even got down there. I'm thinking that it's going to get resolved in that moment. But it doesn't. They said protocol. So now we get there in the lobby. They take them back there. The lady come out, explain who she is. They take them in the back. So now I'm sitting out in the lobby and I'm watching this idiot's live. And he's pretty much telling me everything that I need to see. You see what I'm saying? So they communicated with them and got all the telephone numbers. They went back there. They had my girl back there for a long ass fucking time. Then they bought all of them out and then they came and got me. And they took me back there, asked me some questions. And then once I went through everything, the scenarios, and showed them different shit, they realized that the shit was some bullshit. And they was like, well, we're going to keep this on file. But this is what they did do. They said that now we got to do a home inspection. So that's the recording that I played. The lady fucking came to my house and she went through every room in the fucking house. You know what I mean? Different shit like that. And then they closed it. But they like that shit. That was a fucked up ass day. You know, that was a fucked up day. That was bad. You know, and to be honest with you, I had never did anything like that. But the shit that person told CPS, if I wasn't able to put certain people on the phone, I was going to jail that day. They was going to fucking arrest me based on what somebody fucking said. That for number one, the reason I was irritated is because they didn't have this address. They had an address I lived there fucking 4 years ago. How they got communication with my girl was the school. You know, so now she got the school looking at her crazy because they didn't call her there, got the information, this and that, took the kids out. You know, it was bad, bro. That shit was fucked up.
They said, come on, man. Really?
Hey, man, look, no. Like, y'all brothers, I don't want to hear that shit. Like, we'll deal with that. No. Like, don't go there. Don't go there. Let's end this shit. Let's
Let's go ahead and end it because it's about to get messy.
Wrap it up.
All right, man. But I thank you for coming over. I thank you for answering all the questions. I think you for asking all the questions. But that's fine, Sid, if you team truth. I mean, goddamn, shit, man. Look, hey. Y'all remember 4 things. 1, keep God first in everything you do. 2, you kill negativity and hate with positivity and truth. No, number 3, you don't have to be great to get started, but you got to get started to be great. Rule number 4, you got to be someone important, be yourself. And a bonus, elephants don't swat flies. I thank y'all for coming over for the intelligent conversation. And it is what it is. Look forward to seeing a part 2.
Before we get out of here, Dana.
Huh? Go ahead.
Say one thing before we get out of here. Y'all here, he takes time out. Trust me, it's a lot. It's not as easy. Fucking support his channel. Donate him what he need in order to get the fuck off Microsoft. I'm advocating for that. And I appreciate you taking time to talk to me talk to you. That's it, bro.
Everybody, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Tell that lady to fucking quit hating me so much, because I don't hate you. You know what I mean? I'm out here advocating for people that look like you, not like me. You know what I mean? I'm advocating for women. So you don't gotta as much. I'm not perfect.
So let's clear this one last thing up real quick. When have I ever been Team Truth?
You've never been Team Truth. Been fighting with you for a fucking year. Like
the thorn of the damn side for a damn year.
Yeah, just because you disagree with somebody don't mean you have to fucking fight with them all the time. And people tired of that shit. That's why you see his channel growing and get bigger, because he's moving in a different direction. And I hope he continue to do that. Because the less you talk about them and you give them life, the less they have to talk about, period. So I don't know. That's what the direction I'm going in with my platform. I hope you do the same. That way we can continue to have conversations like this, even though we're going to disagree like a motherfucker. And it might even get heated. You know what I mean? But I can't say that I've been knowing you for 2 years and I know what you will do and what you won't do. He has a sense of integrity. He won't tell the truth about R. Kelly, but you know what I mean? I had to throw that in there, bro. All right. Hey, man, thank you, man. I'm out.
No problem. And you see, he took that belt down because he lost that shit when I came on the scene.
Oh, man.
I'm God. In my Levi voice, you feel me?
There you go, your belt. All right, bro.
All right.
All right.